Welcome to the YouTube channel Madeeha Tech. Today topic of our YouTube video is coworking spaces in the US. Call us for professional advice. How coworking spaces affect employees' professional identities. How coworking spaces affect employees' professional identities. By Peter Bessiv, Gretchen Seprestas, Hilary Hendricks, and Daniel Davis. Summary: companies invest valuable resources nurturing connectivity among employees and developing more cultures. But in a co-working spaces that houses multiple organizations, there are several messages, norms, and values competing for members' attention. Between 2017 and 2018, researchers collaborated with WeWork to survey over 1,000 of their new individual members in the United States. To answer this question, how do highly curated co-working cultures impact the professional identities of members and their organizations? They found that the WeWork brand strengthens the extent to which members identify with their organization by becoming an integral part of each organization's image, brand, and the culture. Three key themes explain why co-working spaces give some members a sense of professionalism and the credibility that traditional remote working does not. Point 2. People with subsidized membership feel that their employers take their needs seriously, regardless of where they are located. Point 3. Co-working spaces help new business make a positive impression on potential clients. Since the first co-working space appeared in 2005, over 14,000 have opened around the world, while the earlier generation sought to provide independent workers with resources and support that couldn't found at home, coffee shops, or other nomadic locations. Today's spaces have evolved into business that also support the needs of large organizations. Some use it to house employees located in remote locations, relieving them from the expense of a long-term lease. Other small businesses and early-stage ventures that have uncertain headcount projections or the business growth rates operate entirely from co-working spaces due to the spatial flexibility. Over the past several years, we have studied how these environments impact individual workers, taking into account the amenities, branding, aesthetics, and the unique cultures created from diverse people and the companies working together under one roof. We have found that workers benefit from co-working spaces more than traditional offices. They experience greater level of the flexibility and thriving defined as vitality and learning at work. A greater ability to network as well as a stronger sense of community. However, up until now, we have not known how this impacts the business they work for. In our latest study, we set out to answer this question: how do highly curated co-working cultures impact the professional identities of the members and their organizations? We wanted to know to what extent members identify with the culture of their co-working space and whether or not this impacts the extent to which they identify with their company or employer. After organizations invest valuable resources nurturing connectivity among employees and developing work cultures, but in a co-working space that houses multiple organizations, there are several messages, norms, and values competing for members' attention. About the research. Since 2012, we have conducted multiple studies of people who, between 2017 and 2018, we collaborated with WeWork to survey over 1,000 of their new individual members in the United States. 71% work full time for companies that are either located in a WeWork office or use WeWork for remote individuals. and teams. The remaining 29% included business owners, contractors, sole proprietors, and the part-time workers.